Hey guys, it's Trish from Trish Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Happy Monday night, everybody. Hey, thanks, Teresa and Mary, for joining. I'm glad you guys found me. Hopefully, we won't have technical problems this week like we had last week, which was a disaster. Hey, Miss Karen. Oh, Karen is totally rubbing it in, Teresa, but I think that Maine had their first sunny day in, I don't know, 4 weeks, Teresa, or something crazy like that. Hey, Charlene, thanks for joining. And Anna, good to see you. Good to see you guys. I really appreciate that you are spending some time with me on Monday night. Just to go over the important parts, if this is the first time you've seen my video, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been one for almost 24 years, I think 24 years, yep. I have a YouTube and a Facebook channel, both named Trish's Card Club, and you can shop with me online 24/7 at trishan.stampinup.net. So that's all the important stuff. Let's see. Who else is coming? Hey, Judy and Marcia from Wisconsin. Thanks for joining, ladies. How are you guys? It's Monday of in the United States. It's Memorial Day. It's the day that we honor the men and women that have served in our country and given their lives for our freedom. And I am very, very grateful for the sacrifices that so many thousands of people have made. So it's a day just to remember. And then the benefit for us non-military people is we do get a day off, and it was glorious to have a 3-day weekend. I feel like I've been running on a hamster wheel since I left back in April for our work conference that we had, and I just have not stopped since April. So it was just really good to catch my breath. So, hey, from Texas. So I got in naps over the last couple of days, but mostly I've been working on crafts, chicks, and chocolate. It is the final push for all the preparation and it takes literally, it will take me 3 weekends to get everything cut and bagged up and ready for you guys. And Karen as well. She's been working super hard. She has more energy during the week than I do. I am useless at night. She's been working at night and weekends. So we really are excited to have everything ready for you guys for June 14th. Okay, I'm going to put this away and I am going to talk about, let's see, what am I going to talk about tonight? Before I get to the card, a couple things. Our annual catalog is out. And if you don't have one, you need one, just message me. I'll gladly send you one. Hey, Angela, thanks for joining. But there's something going on at Stampin' Up! And it's almost over. It ends on the 31st, and it is a signing promotion. So if you have a long wish list of things that you want to purchase, or you have a big item like the cut and emboss machine that you want to purchase, this is the time to do it. Because right now you can purchase $165 worth of product. Hey, Peg Neal, thanks for joining. For $99. That is the best deal ever in all the years I've been with Stampin' Up! You choose the $165 worth of product that you want. You can choose it from the catalog. You can choose it from online specials. You can choose it from the last chance rack. Any items are available for you to choose. And then once you do that, you get a 20% discount for the next 5 months. So it's an incredible deal. So if you have any questions about it, if you want to talk to me about it, feel free to call me or message me or reach out to me. I'll gladly follow up and gladly talk to you a little bit about that because I think it's really cool. Then the other thing I haven't done for a while, I haven't shown my cards for a while, and I've gotten a lot of them. So I thought I would just take a minute to show my cards that I've gotten tonight. Some beautiful, isn't that beautiful, that card? And you guys have heard me talk a lot about my friend Carol. Carol used to come to my stamp class when I lived in Orlando, and then she moved to further north in Florida, and then I moved further north to Tennessee. But of course, we stay in touch, and Carol is always blessing me with these incredibly beautiful cards. I love this. I love this card. You guys can't tell, but that little, let me see if I can get it to come in. That little ladybug is like an embellishment, so it's really cute. So that's from Miss Carol. And what else is from Carol? I think that's it from Carol. She's probably sent me many, many more, but I'm just showing you guys that one. This card is really cool. This comes from my friend Janet. Janet also was a customer of mine and certainly still is, lives in Orlando. And I love this designer series paper. I don't think it could be Stampin' Up! I don't recognize it, but it's so, so pretty. And I love that Janet just lets the paper do the whole card. That's my favorite part about this card. It just does the whole card, and it's perfect. I love it. Then I have to show you guys this. This is Maggie. Maggie is the dog of a very good friend of mine from church who absolutely is worshipped by her owner. You can't tell from this card. Maggie is a 60-pound dog that thinks she's a lap dog. You cannot tell in this picture, but it is so funny how she sits on the lap, 60 pounds on the lap of my friend. So she sent me this card to let me know that her and Maggie were thinking about me. And I just thought I just got such a charge out of it. It's just a postcard. And I thought that was just so sweet. It really falls in line of send a card and change someone's whole day. And this one totally changed my day. I have to get her to send me another postcard of a picture to show you guys to see how big Maggie really is. So those are some of the cards. And then I have one more to share with you. So I got this beautiful card in the mail and I thought, isn't Maggie cute? I'll tell her, Judy, she'll love that you said that. I got this in the mail and I thought, oh, what a pretty card. And I opened it up and look what was inside it. Dimensionals in a completely inappropriate order. And in How Was Therapy? That is an online joke from LaDonna, excuse me, a friend of mine from Texas who is quite funny. And she should be doing her dimensionals like this, all in a nice, neat row. Let me see if I take the paper, if I take the letter, if you can see it, all in a nice, neat row. But oh no, she does them like this, like a crazy woman. So I am excited to get free dimensionals. And I just wanted to say online, thank you, LaDonna, for being so incredibly funny. And I have to teach you people, if you don't know how to take off your dimensionals, I'll have to teach you. Now, this is what it looks like when my customers do it. And then I just straighten them all out. Yeah, too much time on my hands. But this is a beautiful card. So that, and I was very blessed. And therapy was wonderful. It'll be even better when I get those dimensionals fixed. So that's that. Okay. So today for the card, we're going to be using some retired product. Now, I often do my cards with retired product because I want you guys to use what you have. This is a double oval punch that most of my customers back in the day would have bought this punch right around the time that COVID started. If you guys remember, I started doing some online classes because we couldn't meet. And we bought this and we had a kit and I sent it out. So a lot of my customers have this stamp. Have this punch. It's not available through Stampin' Up! Anymore, but there are dies that are ovals. There's all kinds of stuff you would have in your stash that you can replicate this card with. So don't think, oh, I can't make it or I don't want to watch because I don't have the oval punch. It's really a cute card. I want to give a shout out to, let me see who I'm giving a shout out to for the inspiration of this card. It is Sue's Paper Creations. Sue shared this online and I love what she did. And I said, I have that punch. And a lot of people that are my customers have that punch. So I want to try to get it out of the glare. So we're using this part, this oval, and then I use the second part of the oval for my card. So basically I'm doing almost all retired product. This is pumpkin pie pumpkin pie paper, and then a basic white layer of white, and then another layer of last year's Designer Series paper 6x6 in the family colors. If you haven't seen this year's, you guys, you have to buy it. It is gorgeous. And I'm using up what I have from last year, but I will be adding on to product from this year. Let me say one thing about new product. We have so much planned for Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate, and I've sworn to secrecy with Karen. So a lot of stuff that I purchased from the new catalog, I can't show yet because I'm saving it for Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate. So I do have new product, but it won't be available for me to show my videos until June 14th. So when I come back, I'll be able to show it. Okay, let me get this assembled, this part of it assembled anyway. We'll get some layers going here. Let me get this a little bit out of the way so I have some space to. So that's just a standard one layer. And see how pretty this side is? I love this side. This side I love, but this side works better with the card. And the new Designer Series paper, the 6x6 family color paper, it's also really beautiful. What it is the 10 family colors. You get 4 sheets of each or 5 sheets of each color. I can't remember how many you get, but of 6x6. So it's really versatile because it will go with all the colors that you already have. So it's really versatile. So that's that pumpkin. Then I took another piece in that same color family and I punched out 5 ovals. 3, 4, 5. Then I took another piece of Early Espresso and I punched out one other oval and I embossed it with an old embossing folder that's just dots. So this whole card is with retired stuff. This is a retired die, and then I embossed it with the tin. What is that called? The it is a current embossing folder, but it's on last chance, just to give it some texture, which you can't even see because my lights are so bright, but just to give it some texture. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to build my flower, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. So bear with me because I may build this and then take it apart because I want to make sure that I'm just putting a little bit of glue on. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm just building my flower with a little bit of glue. Let me see if that's enough. Yep, that's going to do it for me. So I just put the 4 ovals. I could have done 5, but I think I like 4 better. Yeah, because 4 fits on here better. So I'm just doing 4. Then I'm going to take this. This will be the fastest card I've ever made, you guys. Karen is saying that everything will be brand new product. That is true. We really tried hard this year to only use new product from the catalog or online specials for Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate this year. So you guys, if you haven't seen it in person, you may have seen it in the catalog, but you won't have seen it in person. So that will work really well. I'm going to do that right there like that. And then I had to hand make a stem, which was kind of pathetic. What I should have done is just taken a circle and cut a circle out and then just done that, but I didn't do that. So I just made a stem by just cutting out a little oval. I'm going to slide that right in here. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip it off at the bottom because I don't want it to hang over. I want it just to end where my white ends. So I'll do this there. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to take this piece right here, which is the top of the sunflower. And I have, this card is going to a very sweet, you know how some people just, let me use these messy ones to get them straightened out. You know how some people have a really sweet spirit about them? There is a very committed, dedicated young woman named Kelly. She is the youngest daughter of my best friend, and she's a teacher. She's been teaching now, I think this is her 3rd year. And she teaches at a Title I school. If you're not familiar with that is, it's usually kids that come from economically disadvantaged neighborhoods and often need a lot of extra help. And Kelly has such a heart for these kids. And it's her birthday this month. And so this card is for her. And hopefully she's not watching this because every once in a while she does watch. I'm like, oh, she will not be surprised if she sees this. But it makes me think of Kelly. The colors make me think of Kelly. The happy spirit of the card makes me think of Kelly. So I'm excited to send this to her. So I need to get this in the mail so she gets it. So then I took the punch and I did green to tie in the stem and I did birthday wishes. So I'm going to put that on. Well, let me show you what I did. First, I stamped it in black, you guys. And then I realized, did I mess up? No. Then I realized that it actually, you may not be able to catch it on camera, but then what I ended up doing is I ended up stamping it in early espresso and it actually tied in really nice. It looks better than, Gladonna, these are such a mess that it's going to take me a while to get these straightened out, just for the record. I'm not exactly sure how long it will take me before I have them all straightened out, but it's going to take me a while. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks, Judy. But just a super simple card. Just it totally fits Kelly's personality. And I am excited to send it to her and get it in the mail. Let's see if I can get you a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see it a little bit better. So really, really simple. But thanks, Shannon. I think that she's posting now. That maybe she's on. I don't know. That would be really cool. I don't think I knew that Shannon watched my video. So that's really cool if she's on. Shannon is a sweet customer that I'm going to see in June. So I'm very, very excited. So that's my card, you guys. Super easy. Yes, it's made with retired product, but you can replicate it. I'm sure you have either this punch at home, or if you don't, you have dies that you can use that make oval dies. And you saw how I had 3. I could have done 4, but I think 3. I'm sorry, I did 4. I could have done 5, but I think for the way it lays out, it works really good with 4. And I just put a little white in the background. And again, this card is inspired by Sue's Paper Creations. And I just added my own colors and, that kind of stuff to it, and a few different parts to it. So that, you guys, is my card for Monday night. I probably should have done something red, white, and blue, but I didn't think of that till after the fact, and I'll save that for July. So thanks, you guys, for your sweet words. Oh, I'm glad you guys are telling her to watch. Thanks, Judy. I'm glad. That's really good. So what else can I tell you? I guess just a reminder that if you want to get a great deal on Stampin' Up! Product, you have like 5 days to do that. And it is the very best deal ever. The last time that I said that was we had 155 in product for $99. This is 165. So that I've never seen it. And when I got my kit, I think the kits were like $3.99 or something crazy like that. Yeah, and Stampin' Up! Picked out all the products, so a lot has changed and evolved in a good way with Stampin' Up! So that's been really good. So what else can I tell you? I hope you guys had a good 3-day weekend if you work, and I hope you have a good 4-day work week. And I will be here next Monday night, same bat time, same bat channel. And come up, I'll have another card, and I don't know what the card is going to be. I'll see how I get inspired throughout the week. And love you guys, miss you guys, and I really, really appreciate that you watch, that you spend some time with me on Monday night. I'm really, really thankful. I wish that you could all just be in my living room and we could be stamping together, but this is going to be the closest thing we get to that. So I'm grateful for that. If you're new and you just stumbled upon me, thank you. You're welcome to subscribe, and you'll get reminders, and we'll stamp together every Monday night. So that's it, you guys. Around here, we make it and we mail it. I hope that you will make it and mail it this week. If you'll send out a card to bless someone or a postcard with a dog's face on it, that would be good too. You guys are loved, and have a good week, and I'll talk to you all next week. Bye, guys.